who's going to read this? What is she going to think? My wife is going to read this. You know, what is my co-workers going to think reading this? Whereas the meditations from Marcus Aurelius is just his raw thoughts. It's unfiltered. Everything else you read is filtered, which makes it non-organic. Because this is his own diary. We all in this reading, if anyone was ever reading this, he didn't intend for anyone to read this. So we get the raw insights into the most powerful man in all of history. He was the Roman emperor at its peak of Rome, and all around a good guy in all aspects. In terms of, he was highly intelligent, he was stoic, he was very forgiving, he was extremely powerful, he was merciful, and at the same time he built basically the entire known world. He had unlimited gold, he could have had unlimited women, unlimited everything. His way of thinking, his way of carrying out all accounts from his own to everyone, that's written in power, very well documented. It's one of the most famous people of the time. And he was just truly he had everything, and he didn't care for any material things, which I think is respectable. I can't say I'm not anywhere near that. The material things are still cool to me, but he had everything and still chose to rely on the hardwood floor and didn't have to.
Absolutely. So question 2 is, while doing research for this podcast, I saw on the biography of your IMDb that you're worth 4 million, over 100 million.
Under 4 million. I can say it's 7 figures, but not 4 million. That's under 4 million. I can tell you that. I think by the time I end the bull run, I'll be there, but not far off.
Awesome. What's one habit that you could?
I like ice baths. Yeah, I get you a lot. Not only, I think the physical aspects of ice baths are quite overrated. I like the mental aspects because I hate the cold. It's one of the things that I hate the most of the cold, and that's why I like doing ice baths, because once you've done it, it's like so innately difficult for the body. Is ice baths, and it's like no one enjoys it. It's the worst. It's actually hate it. But once you do it, you feel really good. I think because the human body doesn't like it, it's exactly why you should do it.
Makes complete sense. Yeah, I take the same with fasting. I've done 2 72-hour fasts. It's been really difficult, but actually I don't think the physical benefits from a health perspective was as great, because you don't really feel the autophagy and all of that.
Yeah, it's like only a couple 100-hour fast. I think it's good. Day 2, 3 was the most difficult. Yeah, I get the clarity right after.
Absolutely. So if you couldn't work on business or making money in general for the rest of your life, what would you spend your time on? Provided money wasn't an issue, but you're not a billionaire.
As a kid, I always wanted to be a sports player. I wanted to be a footballer. I used to play for the Kites Academy back in the day. I still want to be an athlete. But for me, business has become, since so young, this is what I wanted to do. At the time also I wanted to be a pro gamer when I was 9, 10. I feel like a lot of us. But if money wasn't an issue, I'd just focus on developing self. That's still what I do, and I think it makes you a lot of money. It's literally just ironing out self in terms of fitness, in terms of health, in terms of mindset, reading, learning. I would just spend as much time as possible becoming the best version of me, regardless of money, knowledgeable, fit, healthy, just becoming just the best version of myself.
For sure. What material do you do?
I still have a long road ahead of me. I want to reach the top material game.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Luke mentions to me,
you got in pretty early on this one. That's how we do it. That's what we train to share with you guys.
I want to make as much money as possible in ethical ways.
Millionaire by the end of the year.
And then I'm out and move to the
this month.
The game of kids, the game of self. I'm not in this game forever. I think a lot of people, once I think I reach 50 to 100 million, which I think I will in 5, maybe 10 years from now. But once I reach that, I'm not striving to 500 million, a billion. I don't care for it. There's no need for it. At that point, even with 500 million and more, this matrix, this system, needs someone that has far less. Yes. So I think play the game and get out. I'm not here to stick around working these long hours, putting myself through all the stress forever. I'm in this game. When I'm out, move to the game of family, play the game of self-development. So just move on to the next chapter.
For sure. That's actually one thing I think is really cool. When people admit what is enough for them, because I think a lot of people, especially I feel younger guys who hit a couple things really early, under 25, let's say, they're like, oh man, I want to chase a pill, I'm gonna do this with my dad over there. I'm just like, honestly, past 50 to 100, I think they're very little.
What do you want to buy?
Exactly. Like, I don't really want to go to kids. Yeah,
You can get it again for the week.
for sure. So one thing I know that is you're super big on gift giving. I heard, I don't know who exactly you gave this to. I think it might have been the London hedge fund guy, the statue of Socrates. Like kind of position yourself as the student. What are some of the other gifts that you really love giving?
I always give necklaces. This is recent. I have this nice necklaces from Cape Town. I often give those, for people when I'm staying in the place in the night, really get one. And it's just something that's quite easy to wear. And it's quite memorable. I gave Luke a very nice pen. I'm a fan of gift giving, especially when they've done a lot for me. A lot of these guys have just letting me learn from them, just letting me, whatever it is. The gift is just a sign of appreciation. So I think they're important. It's good enough the monetary value of the gift. Then you can give some of the Tom bag, who cares? Unless you give something, like a statue or pen I gave Luke was like from Argentinian wood, and it's where he's from. So trying to attach some type of meaning behind it, and spending a little bit of thought. I think people appreciate the thought more. I'm not sure if Luke ever used the pen. Not sure if he threw away the statue, but it's